Hey guys, good morning. Taipei 101 right there. I am leaving Taipei. I have my signage somewhat. I gotta fix it up. I gotta actually get more rope to attach it to my bag. It's pretty good. One side is gonna be lacking while the other side is displayed. My bags are all hooked up. Everything's good. It's gonna be a hot one today. Gonna be 98 degrees. Looks like there's a car on fire. Someone is on fire. Hope everybody's okay. So Taiwan has a bunch of rivers here, and it looks like there's roads along the river. Today is about 50 kilometers estimated. I could go longer if I want, but I don't have to. I've set myself a goal of 50. I have to at least match that. My knee feels good, everything feels good so far, so let's get on with this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the bike path. And I don't feel that hot, but still just the morning. Hello.
How are you?
Good, very good. You see this? These white things in my mouth? That's a permagrin. I have a feeling I'll have that most of the day. Jayoe. The roads are like this. This reminds me of South Korea. I had this idea in my head that I was going to do an amazing drone shot for the opener of today's vlog, kind of like, he's back! Airport's a little too close for comfort, so we're gonna have to wait on that for a little while. I just flew my Mavic Air for the first time in a long time. Probably one of the, like, 5th time I've ever flown it, ever. Even in the USA, I didn't fly very much. Battery lasted longer than I thought it would. They still have a lot of juice left. It's good stuff. I bought these arm things at the Ortlieb store. I think I'm gonna need them. It's getting hot and hot and hotter. Quicker and quicker and quicker. Gotta find a place to get some water though. So far, so good. It's 93 degrees. It doesn't feel that bad. I could do another 5 degrees more. It's supposed to be 95 to 98 today. Passing through a place that builds boats. Bali Wharf. 22.9 kilometers into this ride. So just about the halfway point if I want to stop, but I don't know if I'm going to. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. If I feel like this at the 50 kilometer mark, I might press on. Onward and upward, my friend. The roads here are really smooth. The facilities on the side of the road are really nice. So I haven't had any problems finding a place to go to the bathroom or getting some water or anything. And on top of that, I'm really starting to love these bags. These side bags here, they're magnetic, which means the latches are magnetic. So it's very easy for me to put my camera in there, and it locks. And then if I want it, I just really quick fling it off. It used to be I had to zip. So it's nice to have gotten rid of those zips. I'll do a comprehensive update on these bags in a little while. I got to give it at least a week to really get a feel, or maybe just wait until I get to the end of Taiwan and then do a big review on the bags and how the switch did for me. But so far so good. Little waterfront area. See if I can find a place to eat. I'm trying to keep it healthy, but it's hard. These roadside places, a lot of fried stuff. Whew, I made a food mistake. I stopped for lunch and I ordered a roasted chicken meal. And I just pointed it and ordered it. I didn't think about currency. I haven't quite thought and got that down yet, like exactly how much things are. Turns out it was $25 for lunch. It came with drink, half of a chicken, rice, and some French fries. It was great, but it was a ton. But right now I am, oh, I'm full. But chicken is good protein. It'll be good for me. Oh boy, it is a scorcher. 97 degrees, about 4K before I think I get to the next Quickie Mart or whatever to get some water. I went through all mine already. But wow, I feel good, but I still think that I'm gonna make today a 50 or 60 kilometer day. I'm not gonna push it. Taipei Airport, Taipei? Anyways, right up the way. And so you can find a lot of like hostels and stuff near the airport. So I'm just gonna pick out someplace relatively inexpensive and then bed down. It's only gonna get hotter too. Tomorrow's gonna be hotter, day after is gonna be hotter. I'm riding into the wind, which is not a bad thing because it's so hot, it's giving me a breeze, but it's slowing me down too. Sort of a double-edged sword. Whew. It smells like shit. Like really, it smells like sewage. It's not me. As sheer coincidence would have it, the hostel that I picked is right next to the airport that I arrived at. I'm just a couple of kilometers from there, and that shall signal the end of day one. I'll get settled in. Talk to you later. Hey guys, I am at a hostel, and you're gonna hear loud airplane noises as I talk. As a matter of fact, that's one ramping up right now. Hold on. Oh, it's just taxi. Oh. It's 7:45. Outside is Taipei Airport, and I have had a very uncomfortable nap. I haven't brought this up today because there was so many cool things, so many good things. It was hot, but I was feeling good. I had a good ride today. My gear fits together so nicely. The side bags and the way to access everything, the way I feel with my kit. I'm really at a great place with regards to being a traveler. And even collecting the clips I did today, I feel like, wow, I'm getting really good at this. And I'll be able to lay them together in a nice story to publish pretty quick. I'm moving the footage to my computer right now. All in all, it's perfect. Perfection. Except for one thing. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this in any of the other vlogs or videos, but I have had a problem with what I think is a hernia. It's like right next to my groin for quite some time. I've had it off and on for the last 10 or so years, It comes on at moments of stress or when I might be a little bit overweight, and I just sort of ignore it and it sort of goes away. The ride today was excruciating on that aspect. I mean, I don't know if I can describe it to you guys in a way that makes sense, but it's sort of like there's a golf ball that's under my skin that's putting pressure on that whole area. I've had the same thing in Ningbo for the last couple of weeks, but I went to the hospital and I had an ultrasound and I had some exploratory things done, and nobody said they saw anything. As a matter of fact, I look fine. It got progressively worse as I rode today, and at the end of my ride, it was so, I guess it's not pain like a cut, but it's just super discomfort and pressure. So much so that if I take my hand and I press right next to my groin, right next to my balls basically, on the left-hand side, I press really hard, and then it sort of subsides the pain. I don't feel like I'm pushing anything in. I don't feel like I'm stuffing intestines back in, because that's kind of like what a hernia is, but it does alleviate some of the pain, allows me to ride more. I don't know what to do. I know I can't ride like this. I was thinking my body would figure it out, and I don't think so. So I'm editing this video, and you know, I went and laid down. My bed is like right beyond this wall, and I can barely rest. I'm rolling over, rolling over, rolling over. It's really, really uncomfortable. You know, if you break an arm or break a leg, you're like, this is something you need to take care of. But if it's something like this that's sort of benign sort of pain, normally I just grit my teeth and I can figure it out, but so much going good. But I think I need to pause a little bit before I continue and figure this out completely. I'm weighing a few options. I could go to a hospital here in Taipei and see if I can run some tests. But then again, what's the solution? If I do have to get some sort of treatment, how long does that take? It's just another thing. I hate to end this video on a sour note, because it was a really good day, except for that thing. But that thing was a big thing. Mulling everything over in my head, and I'll let you know how everything goes. So I'll let you know tomorrow what I decide. I'd rather fix this thing. I was riding today thinking, oh my God, this ride would be immeasurably better if I didn't have to deal with this. I mean, it was just constant stress. See you guys.
Next time on the Jayoe vlog.
Actually, 我要这个 take the train to Taipei. There's a big hospital there I'll have to go to. Shouldn't be too fun. Alright, so I've registered and I have an appointment at 1:30.